and we are live. All right, girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 262 of Girls Gaming. It is your host, Reese here, and your host today.
I can't hear you, girl. You breaking up.
I can't hear it either.
Girl, your mic, girl.
Oh, it's
your face.
Yeah.
hold on.
Oh, now
Can
you
you
sound great. Yeah.
I gotta send that mic to you.
You say that every week,
Every time,
so y'all.
every week. Oh my
So
god.
again, if my mic sounds bad, blame LBOOGIE. At this point, it's LBOOGIE's fault. But yes, so it's episode 262, and it's usual suspects. I was out last week. I'm back this week, and we're just gonna jump into what we've been playing, and we're gonna start from the bottom up, just to switch it up a little bit. So that LBOOGIE, what have you been playing?
You do that all the time.
Then why are you shocked, then, ma'am?
Oh, damn.
Like I already knew. Like I knew when you said we're gonna do something different. I'm like, no, you're not.
Oh my
It's
god!
alright though. I already know what I've been playing. Let's do it.
What you been playing, ma'am?
So I played this Overwatch knockoff that you guys see playing on the screen right here. And that's thanks to Lady Infamous above. And honestly, also thanks to Stitch and Wolf who acted like this was like, you know, like some COD killer or some shit, some alternative for us to like play. And while it's, you know, it's not complete trash, it's not
only half trash.
Yeah, it's not reinventing the
Dang
wheel.
it, y'all. I had a little bit of hope for this game.
It's not
right?
reinventing the wheel in any way. The loading screens are atrocious to be on a next-gen console. I mean, this shit is like Destiny, okay?
You have to wait, like Destiny before the patch. You mean
Before
Destiny
the
before the
patch.
4K?
Before it came to the series, right? To the series consoles, yeah. So you gotta wait a little bit. The positive though that I like about this game is that when you play player versus environment, it's essentially doing the same thing, but you don't have to fight the other people.
Wait. So what you mean, other people?
So basically, what you see us doing right here is kind of like that same Overwatch deal where you have to like escort a package right to a certain area of the map. So you guys basically start on two separate ends of the map, and you guys get to the middle, right? And when you get to the middle, you guys basically have to duke it out to see who can get to the actual middle first, right? So for people who have been playing longer, they have more equipment, they have better slots and things, so that they tend to, you know, just squash us newbies. So player versus environment kind of gives you a chance to level up without having to, you know, get knocked in the dirt constantly, right? But like this mode is exactly like Overwatch, right? Even some of the sounds sound very similar to Overwatch. I'm actually kind of surprised they aren't suing these people.
Damn.
No, for real. Overwatch with dinos, I think is what Lady called it last night.
Oh, damn.
I played this. I played a little bit of Diablo. I played Diablo with my old sorcerer character to see, like, kind of like, because everybody was talking about how, you know, they like nerf sorcerers so bad. My particular build that I created didn't get nerfed as bad as I guess, like, you know, some of the builds that people were exploiting, which seems to be what happened with some of the builds that were exploiting some things. But I created a new character. I created a Necro, and I need to play some more with that. And then I played a little Call of Duty, I think, earlier in the week. And that's it for me.
All right,
So,
Miss Lady.
Lady's turn.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm gonna let you guys know that I'm gonna uninstall this game as soon as
Damn, for real? I thought you
Yes,
were like, let's
like
play
that.
some more.
Play for what?
I don't know. I for sure thought you were gonna be like, let's play some more.
Well, look, if she don't play, I'll play. Since I haven't played it yet, I'll play with y'all. Yeah, if she ain't gonna play with y'all.
Man, if see now that's not fair, because now I want to play.
Well, you about to drop out, so it's like, why
It's
is that
different.
not fair?
Man, look, I'm just telling you right now that
Wait, it could be better with friends.
It's definitely one of those games. Like, I think it's
Yeah.
only good with friends.
What's the single? Is there a single player part of this game?
I haven't really gotten it. It seems like you have to get a certain number of XP to get to a cutscene.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give it another shot, but right now it's not like
It's not hitting.
no, it's not, because they put like Overwatch elements right in the game as moving the payload and killing waves of dinosaurs, and then at the end you have to fight each other, and that could make or break it. I mean, you could be busting your ass the whole game, but get caught up at the end with the enemy team and just lose the game. I'm like, come on, we've been working like clockwork.
Are there any other modes, or is this all it is?
No, it's PvE and PvP. That's it.
Yeah.
And then have a nerve to add a premium pass.
And they choose the map, right?
Yeah, they choose the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many maps is it?
4 maybe?
I thought it was 2.
The Boogie's holding up 2.
I only saw 2 maps. Did you see other?
I saw like
And when is it
Three
just 2
impossible.
areas and it's split up in the sections, or?
Yeah, I feel like that. Like, I feel like you come in the same map a different way for a different mode. You know what I mean?
I'm noticing a lot of stuff on the screen. Like, isn't it you can turn half this crap off? Like,
no, those are like certain weapons from certain characters.
And get this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, certain characters and support and tank, assault, like overclass type style classes for the characters. Oh, what you was gonna say, LB?
Yeah. So watch this part. So now we're getting close to the end, and now we're meeting the other team, and you see all this glitching that's happening.
yeah.
I don't even understand how we're supposed to see what the hell is happening when this starts happening, because the screen is so distorted that you can't see what the hell you're supposed to be doing.
Oh, that's not good.
It gets worse than this. As you get closer to the end part, the screen, the whole screen starts doing like this, Delilah. Starts glitching like that. Yeah,
So if there was any other game, that would be a demerit. So are you telling me that is like like built into that's part of the
that's
game?
part of the thing. And I think I said it while we were playing last night. I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to see what the hell we're supposed to be doing? Like, like I don't even know how I'm supposed to see the enemies if like
y'all
we're
killing
all
my
like
dreams
this.
right now, man. Y'all killing my dreams.
Man, look.
So this is y'all fighting the other team right here, right?
Yeah. So we have to do the payload. So somebody has to be stay on the payload, or the payload won't continue to move, right? And then we also have to be fighting these guys, because if you don't fight
They trying to
them,
do the same. Yeah, they're trying to do the same thing.
right? So and then dinosaurs start coming too.
Yeah, we forgot the dinosaurs. You know, I got my ass whooped.
It looks cool though. It looks so
It just starts to become too much happening.
Yeah,
like I said, and you'll
Overwatch
see
with dinosaurs in it. That's what it is. Exactly what it is. And with a Destiny grind, that Destiny grind is like not fair, kind of, because you really have to play multiple games to get your mode slots, and you only got 3. I need more slots.
Because once again, you're progressing through a pass.
Yeah.
Right. So like every time you play, you get XP that progresses you through a pass, and you get sometimes you'll get a slot that'll help you, and sometimes you get coins, and sometimes you get just like a cosmetic item, you know.
Man, this playback is really kind of like, it's hard to see it anyway. It's a lot going on, and it's hard to see it.
I didn't change the settings, like as far as brightness or contrast. So this is straight vanilla. I popped it in.
Oh, I'm talking about like even the playback, like it's really slow, and then like
it could be what she uploaded. We probably should have downgraded whatever we uploaded, you know.
Yeah.
But
it's cool. But anyway, I was gonna try this. I mean, I still want to try.
Yeah, let's try it.
Well, if you try it, that's fine. Don't let the choppiness to it. You should try it, but before you do that, you got to make sure you got a Capcom ID.
Yeah,
so you be able to play it.
They make you sign up with their thing, which I don't like.
Don't you all got one from Monster on the World?
No, I thought I did, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
I'm looking at my shit like, for real, I can't jump in because without my.
It sound new then. If y'all didn't have one.
Yeah, no, I didn't have one. I had to go create one, and you gotta like go create one and come back.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Because I know Sega does the same thing. I think Sega has one too.
Well, almost everybody is starting to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I know Warner Brothers has one.
WB,
Yep. Yeah.
EA.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Aaron? Welcome. Sorry. And the dinos will be there. You'll see them. This is gonna be the footage that plays the whole time, so you'll see it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna be dinos in there. Just wait.
Yeah, and I think she played this game without me, so maybe the next game you'll see where it like really starts glitching out because I think we got to the end together and then it like.
Yeah.
I might. If y'all don't play it, I'll jump in one more time for y'all. But I don't look. This ain't like no long run game, you know.
He was just like, I'm uninstalling this after this show.
No, right.
So,
but
I ain't even mad at that lady.
Thank you. I got my space is precious.
I feel that.
I'm gonna tell you, y'all. Last week I didn't play no Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2023. I didn't play none. I didn't
play all old school.
Pragmatic Eagle said it's only for data collection.
Where is the lie though?
I know. It's here for data collection only. Oh my god.
No, I'm not doing that. I played Call of Duty Throwback all fucking week. It felt so good. The endorphins was just all up in here because I was able to play a few matches of my favorite old Call of Duty games, right? So Fame was like, "Yeah, they got them servers open." I'm like, "Okay, let me go check them out." I re-downloading them were so easy because they were so small. They were so small compared to it was like 12 gigs here.
This Call of Duty,
the resolution was so low.
Yeah. So I have it was just so good. Black Ops 2, you will get hackers. You're gonna have to deal with the people who got the gold diamond encrusted snipers. You're gonna have to deal with that, and then you're gonna have to deal with ordinary just hackers, just straight hackers.
I don't see how you already got hackers.
It been hackers. That's the reason why people been there, because there were so many hackers. But I guess since they opened it up a little bit more, you see less of them. But I played Modern Warfare 2. I played Call of Duty Black Ops 2, aka the best Black Ops from Treyarch. And I'm gonna die on that hill. And then I played OG Black Ops. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Modern Warfare 2, OG is hack city. You wanna potentially fuck up your shit? Go to that hat lobby. It's just unplayable for me. And Black Ops 1 is cool. It just feels good to play the old maps and such. But my favorite thing was playing the zombie maps. That got me fired up. I played Transit and from Black Ops, and I played Mama the Dad from Black Ops 2, and that felt good. They ain't going nowhere. I uninstalled Modern Warfare 2 because I ain't gonna do that. And it's on sale for like $14.99. I think that was great. It felt good. You hear people in the lobby being like, "Oh my God, it's 2023." I'm like, "Yeah, it is," and we're just playing Call of Duty. So I think it was pretty good.
Okay, I got a question. So, why was it? What? Well, what we already know what happened. Well, some people might not, but like, were the servers cut off and then something happened, like to reactivate them? Like, I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe because I don't play multiplayer games like that. So when servers,
I see where you're getting at.
Yeah, I don't know. Do they just cut it off? Like, what happened? Like, why did y'all stop playing?
I think because what happened with the deal, that after the first conclusion of the deal, I think something happened. Somebody flipped the switch, and they was like, "Y'all can play now," and that's how it was. And it was just whispers of, "Hey, you can play Call of Duty now." The servers, they don't open up the servers, so that's what happened. And like 10,000, and it was like 1 million at one point and it was like over 100,000 at some point for certain games and certain modes. Now I'm gonna tell you, you may not play all the modes, but I tell you, if you play zombies and you got a whole team, that's your crew, you're gonna be able to play. And if you got team deathmatch core, you're gonna get you a game. Now all them other games, I'm not 100% sure, but I've been having a good time over there.
All right, I was just wondering because I just woke up one morning and it was like Black Ops. I'm like, okay, ain't that game like a couple years old? Why is this
But
new?
people
Why
love
y'all
it, but people because Black Ops is the best ops. I keep telling you.
Okay, Delilah, what you been playing this week, girl? Oh,
I'm finally
muted.
stuck on. I'm sorry. I'm finally stuck on Fist. I've got to a point where I've unlocked like 7 different new areas, and I got to this boss where he has these multiple phases, and so like I can complete the first phase and like no effort almost. Get to the second phase and he's almost like unstoppable. So, now I'm like discouraged a little bit. I'm like, damn, I had to go back and go back to the lab and try to learn some new combos and grind for some new abilities and try to go back at them. But it's still just Fist. It's really the only game I got a chance to jump into this week. Still on Game Pass, so check that out when you get a chance. That's it. I didn't get a chance to play Halo this week. Normally I play at least get a couple sessions in on Halo. I didn't even play that. So
oh yeah. All right,
okay, so I have a question. Baron J67, you said Remnant 2 is Dark Souls with guns? That's what you telling me? Is that what it is?
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. Remnant.
Okay.
Y'all remember the first Remnant, right? We played that.
I don't think I have.
I thought y'all did. Y'all don't...
I know I did.
I just don't remember it.
Yeah, it was. I don't feel like going the details.
It's been a good 2-3 years, I think. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I don't think we finished it, but I know we played it. But yeah. So I played Star Rail. They Boogie, tell your daughter they did a new update.
She was telling me to update, and I was like,
yes, ma'am. The fight scene, the cut scenes. Okay, the story started to pick up a little bit. It's a little bit more interesting. There's some intrigue, some backstabbing. So I'm with it. Star Rail. And then some odd reason I decided to hop back on my Nintendo Switch, and I was playing a little bit of Mario Kart just to pass the time. I did some updates, just messing around on it, just make sure it was still working. Dust it off a little bit. And then I played Diablo. I'm just gonna segue into our first topic, people. That's all. If anybody has not heard Diablo, I'm sure who hasn't. For the past couple of weeks, we have this. The majority of the ladies have absolutely loved Diablo. The story, the gameplay, all that. It was nice to be like OP for a while. Mm-hmm. So this first season started 2 days ago, on the 20th. So they did their first major patch a couple of days before that, and basically said fuck your feelings. I don't even know how to even start it. I don't know one company who has had so much in a week's time. They went from like the highest of accolades to like the bottom of the barrel. And it's almost funny if I was not like directly affected by my character, because if I follow, my character was an Ice Queen sorceress, and Boogie's build was somewhat fine. My build was terribly got jacked so bad. Like I don't even know how to describe it. It's very unplayable. It's not, well, you can still play it, but you're not gonna do any kind of damage. I thought it was squishy before. I cannot survive in dungeons. I cannot survive in the open world. I was doing hardly any damage. And then on top of that, this whole battle pass issue thing, which is like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was worse last night, Delilah. I've calmed down some. But yeah, like,
she was hot in Discord. If you in our Discord, I was like, "Yo, calm down."
In the beginning of the stream, you can hear CHAREECE and her anger through the chat. Like
because it's like, y'all know me. If anybody who's been on this show, y'all know I would drop some money on some microtransactions in a heartbeat. I have no problem with that. A battle pass, an outfit, shiny. Hey, I'm there. But like, this battle pass is ass. It has no redeeming qualities. You do get some premium currency, but somebody added it up, and you don't even get enough premium currency to buy one item from the shop. Like you still have to spend money to get stuff from the shop. The cosmetics that are in the battle pass are not good. Like I'm still finding better stuff out in the wild for my necromancer, and like it's just not. It ain't hitting like it was. And like the story content, I've yet to see a story. Maybe I need to play some more, but like this game is like has fallen deeply off my favorite list. Like it was like a top contender for me, but this season pass has killed all of that for me. I am so disappointed in Diablo right now.
Dang, really? That's a full 180.
Yeah, it was a full 180.
So wait, pause. So this game is no longer gaudy, is what you're saying?
It's no longer. It is no longer. It's not even a top 5.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Damn, come on, man! You're making me nervous now because I gotta play this tonight.
And I want you to, because maybe it's just me.
I'm trying to jump again, and I'm like, hold on.
And like, okay, so I started when I did the season 1. I started off with a rogue. No, that's boring as hell. So I switched to necromancer. And that's a little better.
Yeah, so I was thinking, because I was like, she said rogue was boring. And I was like, I wonder if that was Delilah's problem.
I'm a rogue. And it's not boring. I but see, at the same time, I focused on some builds. I focused on like...
Wait, Delilah, last week, you were on the show and you said how boring it was.
Well, no. I said that... I didn't say it was boring. I said that for me, Diablo has been like that. You know, even when I played Diablo 3, it's like the combat loop is just not engaging enough for me in general. I was like that with all Diablos. I've always had that gripe with Diablo. And so, but I told you what interests me about Diablo 4 is the fact that I want to see the story. That's like the only thing that I'm excited and hyped about. So for me, all this extra stuff, and I don't care about the end game like that. I don't care about, let me get these new shiny boots, or let me fight this larger enemy, or let me get this season pass, or next chapter, blah blah blah. I don't care about all of that. But the gameplay still has to be fun, right? And so for me, it's just always been like, hold this button, go to the next area. Hold this button, switch this button. Oh, this is about to run out. Oh, yay, new boots. Like, it's just the gameplay loop is just not enough. It's not enough. And as someone who likes action platformer games, shooters, it's just I've always had an issue with that genre of game. And I think it's just that top-down isometric, I just think that's what it is. So
okay, yeah. I got something to say about it real quick.
Yes, ma'am.
Before we do, I want to give a shout out to Sir X-Man for the $2 super chat. Delilah, ink string is the joint. You have to get it. I don't know what that means.
Ink string. I'm gonna get it. I'm definitely gonna get it because that's when we talked last week about all the old school games they had released for. It's like a platform, and it has all your old arcade games. Your has some SNES, some NES, some Genesis, like old school games. I'm talking like, yeah, like even Atari is, I believe, is some stuff from there on there. It's just a nostalgia shot in the arm. I'm definitely gonna get it. I think I'm gonna get the lifetime pass. They got one where you can get the annual pass, but I'm gonna get the lifetime. I'd rather pay for it one time and have it. So yeah, I'm gonna pick that up for sure. Thanks for the $2.
Okay, for me, I haven't really. I played enough Diablo, but not enough to LBOOGIE and CHAREECE level. But I'm close. I haven't touched it. I mean, last thing I did was do the statues of Lilith, and
sorry,
I didn't really do anything after that. So I'm coming here with an open mind, but I can understand CHAREECE's frustration because if it ain't sad, she paid more than I did. Shit. So she has every right.
We're gonna get back to that. Yeah. So this season.
Wait. So when you say okay. All right, go ahead. Just go ahead.
Yeah. When we talk about the season pass, okay, I ain't gonna lie. Destiny has spoiled me. When I pay for the ultimate edition, the whatever collectors, the high end edition, I get the season pass for the entire year. That's straight off the rip.
Yeah.
I paid $100. I'm fine with that. It's my money. I would drop it in a heartbeat. But the season pass, you only get one season pass out through this whole thing. And the way they got it set up, you automatically, I take that back. The way they have it set up, I want to say it glitched, but it also might have been done purposely, where you have to activate it to actually use that season pass, and you only get one season pass, even with the ultimate edition of this game. And like, it's not explained properly that you only get one season pass. But again, Destiny has spoiled me. So
I make you feel like it's a thin line between love and hate with this game, bro. Like, I'm talking about the love for this game was thick.
It's gone now. Unless I take it back. Unless that story, like I'm trying to like they say, just wait for the story, get to the story, like what story? Where's the story? I am level 10, 12, somewhere around there, and I'm like, I've yet to hit the story.
Then you beat the main. Like,
I beat the main story, the main game,
so
and they say that there is
extra, the after.
Yes, they say in the season pass there's story, and I'm like, where's the story? Like, I'm not getting it.
Maybe it's all through side quests and reading and.
Oh, you do the exact same side quest that you did in the game.
Come on, man.
Don't tell me that. Oh my god.
Come on, man.
Like, again, at least with Destiny, there is like an extra seasonal activity that you have to do. No, there is exactly the same thing that was in the original game. Like, what was the point of me trying to rush to level 100 if I'm doing the exact same thing over and over again? Like, you couldn't even sneak in extra quests. You couldn't, like, yo.
Dang, yo, that's crazy.
Like, I literally.
I don't think y'all are understanding this from my perspective, right? Because y'all been talking about this game for like
3-4 weeks now since it dropped.
Since it dropped.
And
so,
yeah, like, you see what I see now. You see what I see.
Okay, no.
Oh my god! No. So I'm gonna try to play. I'm gonna play some more because again, I'm gonna pay for it, and I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it. But like, it is not a favorite like it was. Like, as soon as Starfield drops, I'm most likely done.
Anyway, y'all, I'm ready for Starfield, y'all.
Yes. But yes. So that was my rant on Diablo. If anybody else has a rant, they can go ahead and get it in real quick.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
All right, so now that we know that Diablo has kind of gotten, knocked down a few pegs, I'm gonna throw this out here. So what's your Gotti right now? What's on like? I'm curious now. Oh, it's back to.
Well, it's technically Hogwarts never left, but like now Diablo ain't even a top contender.
Ooh, dude.
I'm gonna play.
I'm flabbergasted. I am like a little bit on the shock side, but
Sorry.
Wait, is it just that? Okay, is it just that you expected more in game?
I expected a better in game. How about that?
Yeah. Okay.
I could understand, like, first of all, we're gonna overlook the fact that, like, I don't even understand why I couldn't even use my original character for this mess. If I am basically doing the same thing over and over, why could I not have used my original character?
Can you technically make another sorcerer and then build that one out to match?
Yes, I could. But
right?
Oh, and speaking of that, like, they know they messed up so bad.
It's still a hassle.
That part, they know they messed up so bad on the sorceress that they doing an update for it next week. Like,
wow! I heard everybody got nerfed too. I heard like everybody got nerfed.
It was ugly.
Yeah.
They even said in their little online stream that we took the fun out the game.
No, man, I'm scared now.
They said that? You said they said that?
They said that.
Who's they? Diablo?
The game director and the assistant game director.
And why would you even say yesterday they had the fireside chat, and one of the things that they put out after was their mission statement, which for me I felt a little funny. I haven't played as much. I still feel like CHAREECE, she's just not getting the feeling that she wants, so she's just like turned off. But I'm going to give it a chance. But their statement says a wide what they want to do is a wide variety of viable builds to discover, put together, optimize across all 5 classes, new items, powers every season to keep the game fresh and increase build variety, continually evolving in-game content with high monster density for powerful builds to mow down and activities to challenge your build, make the game more fun for players. Now, my qualm with this statement is that I feel like this should have been your mission statement before you put out this content. I feel like this update was solely to curb the few people who are on Twitch streaming that have made crazy builds and are telling people make these
God builds, basically.
Making these God builds, which they're gonna do every fucking time. It doesn't matter. They're gonna do that shit. So the fact that you basically killed your game to basically try to get them to stop doing this, it's not gonna make them stop doing this. They're always gonna do this. This is kind of the world we live in now. I think that they probably should have waited for this update, mainly because it was very soon after, the game just came out. I was surprised that they had an update like this soon after the game launched. So maybe to have more content. I don't know if there's going to be, how thick the story is, because I haven't played, the story. But yeah, it's a misstep. I don't know. I think that Diablo, the way that Diablo seems to be, from the Facebook group that I've joined, tends to have lots of peaks and valleys, which I think that a lot of people jumped on Diablo as newbies. They don't understand that this game tends to be like that. So I don't know. Hopefully this isn't detrimental to Diablo, because I really do like the game. I do like the gameplay. I hope that they do learn from this mistake and that they do better.
I hope they have better cosmetics if they want me to drop more money on this game.
Yeah, I actually haven't bought anything.
That's not that
not a cent spent.
Yeah, I haven't bought anything. I actually like the stuff that was in there. I haven't liked anything that was in the store so far, and that's from game launch.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't really spent any money in any outside of purchasing the game. Like, I mean, some of the things in the store look cool, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure I can find something that look just as cool. Like, that's my thought process.
The Fox gear I got is the gear that I found laying around in Sanctuary. I'm telling you, and I don't know, man. $25 is steep for some skins. That's steep.
That is pretty expensive. Yeah.
At least with Call of Duty, you get a bundle. You get the skin, the attachment, the blueprint, the tracer pack. With Diablo 25, it's the set, like the pieces, and maybe like a backpack or something. So,
which not everybody can wear a backpack, which I thought it was interesting also.
Or a knapsack or something like that.
Yeah. The sorceress can't wear that. Yeah. But yeah, so again, that's my Diablo rant. Yes, I think I was better. I was better. Last night I was hot. It was ugly. But yeah, so we're gonna move on to our next topic, which again, this is more of I'm gonna lead with an example, but I just want to fill y'all time just where this is going. If y'all think this is like a steady stream of like anything can turn it around, but another live stream has died. Apparently I didn't even know nothing about it, and I'm usually all over live service game. It was and I like Gundam, and it was a Gundam online game.
The first time I heard about it.
See, I didn't even know nothing about it, and I'm like, I actually like Gundam. Wow. It started September of last year. It was shut down the 1st of August. So, and again, are there too many live service games? Because again, we're just talking about Diablo is not a live service game.
Now you got this one that we playing right. That's on the screen right here.
That's on the screen right here.
Like a mother.
Exo Primal.
Like, what are we gonna? Are they?
This is what I was saying, y'all. Listen, a year ago, I'm gonna put it in this context. a year ago I had mentioned this. I think we all did in some way about chasing trends and like how all these companies they're trying to chase that Fortnite bag, that Destiny bag, you know. And so now that's what you get. You get these hybrids, these, you know, flash in the pan. Oh, let's get this service out type thing. That's what you get. Like it's wild. If you're not doing something extremely unique, like what is it? Ground is extremely unique. Sea of Thieves has its own little niche. If you're not doing something outside of the box, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna have these services that come out.
I don't know about this one though.
I don't know about that.
Like I've been watching this gameplay and I'm like, girl, I'm surprised I didn't have a stroke yet. Like, what is going on here?
There's a lot of little flashy stuff on screen, but that's like I said, I would definitely want to try it myself. But if you don't have anything that's like extremely unique, that can hold its own and doesn't try to follow some of the same tropes, or the formula that's, if it's a completely unique formula that people can buy into, you're gonna have these flash in the pans that come out and they gone within a couple months. Because you could it's like, why would I play this if I can go and just play it and have the better experience in the game that I was playing? Like I can go back to Fortnite, or I can go back to Destiny. It's doing these Destiny things. I might as well just play Destiny. You know what I mean? So I think
especially when Destiny's doing it better.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting.
They got it. I'm not naive like everybody else in this live gaming space. Yo, you're not gonna get every game. They not gonna get my coins. You got to be a main roster game to get anything as far as like microtransactions and stuff like that. If you're not on my roster game, don't expect me to spend money on micros, on skins, on none of that. Yeah. So and go ahead, Delilah.
And that's the thing. Like, I don't understand why these companies, these large publishers, these developers don't see that. It's like, okay, you already got these people they're invested in these communities that they devote their time into. They ain't gonna have time to play your new game. Like, they've already split their time. You know, people value their time. They've put hundreds of hours into this game that they've been playing. What make you think that your new flashy game is gonna pull them from that after they don't invested their time, effort, money, years on playing this community, in this community?
I don't know.
Like, that takes a lot. It takes a lot.
Mm-hmm. I heard a lot of people was like, this the new hot fire. I'm like, where?
It's hot fire, all right.
Me and LBOOGIE was clowning the game before we even played last night. I was like, man, this
crazy.
Like Overwatch. For real, moving the payload, because I can hear her.
If you could immediately turn the game on and compare it to something else, then that's a problem. If you turn the game on and you like, dang, this game feels like X. Or dang, this game feels like, oh, this is just a clone of. To me, that's a problem. Off rip. And we've seen it time and time again. It's been a ton of games. What was that one that came out? Lawbreakers, right? I remember Lawbreakers.
I ain't heard that one in a while.
It's so many games. It's a ton of games that has done this that has these issues, right? So I don't know. I posted about it on Twitter at one point. I was like, stop chasing trends, just make a great game. That's it.
I think that part right there. But like, even if it's the reskin of something else, if the gameplay is not engaging, or if the characters are not like engaging, like I ain't trying to mean that. I'm looking at this screen right here. I have no idea who these people are. Like, are these exosuits? Are you robots? Like,
what is robot? It's a human in that suit. It's a human in that suit.
Exosuit.
You finding dinosaurs, moving payloads.
So Anthem, but you can't fly.
Oh damn!
And honestly, I think it would have been better if you could fly in this game.
Anthem, for what it was, Anthem was straight. It just needed more. That
part. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. It could be better, but it ain't gonna get there because I don't know. We don't want to be creative. And like remember a couple years ago when they talking about how single player games are like dead and nobody wants to play single player games. I would love single player games. Like, not everybody has hours and hours and hours to spend playing a game. Like, I just want a good 20-30 hours and be done. Again, Gotham Knights. Hey, we was in, we was out. Still wish for some DLC, but hey, if I don't get it, I got my money worth. I'm still happy. But yeah, so
if they didn't like have move the payload type stuff, and it was just like shooting dinosaurs, I'd be okay with it. But it was like they took a little piece of everything and they blended it up and then hopefully it'll work. And then
because the gameplay isn't even good. Like,
ooh,
I mean, it's just not good enough. You know what I mean? Like, it can't hold its own as far as the genre with the gunplay.
Yeah, I know y'all play a lot of shooters. I'm pretty sure y'all can better than anybody as far as detecting whether it's the gunplay is on point. Like, I'm gonna trust y'all over anybody else.
It's not bad as far as with my assassin and stuff. I was more comfortable with the blades, but
yeah,
it's
right. So even what you're saying right now, you're more comfortable with the blades than the shooting.
Yeah. So,
but it's supposed to be a shooter, right?
They shooting. There is a shooter element, yes.
There's a shooting element. That ain't answer my question, but okay.
So, like, I'm looking at the screen right now. Is you controlling the dinosaur? Like, what? I don't know what's going on here. Okay.
Yeah. So you there's a little like perk in the middle of the ground. You pick it up, you claim it, and you spawn a dinosaur. And then you go on the other team. You can stop the payload, or you gotta kill, your opponent team.
Oh, okay, so it's like when you're in Destiny, you can get the little thing and you jump in on their side and go kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Exactly. So
okay.
You have to be like, you got to be in the main roster of the game that you're particularly playing before you can consider, spending money, because it ain't like we got money now. It's just like it's hard out here. It is hard out here. So when I saw the premium pass or tier, whatever the hell it is for Exo Primal, I was like, are you serious? Something just came out right now. So I totally agree with Delilah. It has to be original. It has to be like something I ain't never seen before, or less of what I've seen before. This particular game, I've seen too much. So
yeah,
I'll check it out. We're done.
So you gonna try? Okay, I want to hear your.
I'm gonna try it. I mean, because it's on Game Pass, I'm not really losing nothing to try it, right? And it's not.
42 gigs.
Oof, I gotta delete some things, but I'm still going. It's still worth trying, right? Like a couple hours of my time just to see if I like the game. I can form my own opinion on some of the mechanics. I'd rather try it than to be like, yeah, it's not for me. I ain't haven't even touched it or played it yet myself, and I have the opportunity to without spending too much coin. Yeah, that's why I'm like, look, Game Pass. That's why Game Pass is the GOAT right now, because I can try these games and I can make a decision. So,
all right, that's a perfect segue into our next discussion. This week, Game Pass got a new tier, or I don't even understand what the tiers are now, because this mess was. What is core?
Core is live.
Why not just call it live then? Oh my god!
They want it. It's all about, in my opinion, outside looking in. It's all about unifying everybody under a single banner or brand. The brand that they want to sell. They don't want to have to split marketing between two different sectors, in my opinion. Where you got Xbox Live and you got Game Pass. It's like they want to get everybody under Game Pass, and from there you can make a decision. So by rolling Xbox Live into Game Pass, it's for no additional cost, no extra effort. You just now Xbox Live users will now be on Game Pass Core, which is the bare minimum that you can get. So you no longer get the games with gold, which let's be fair, they weren't top.
They were fake mad. They were fake mad because they were giving up games for gold. I'm like, when the last time I ain't heard one person talking about, oh my god,
rave about games with gold.
Gold was so fire, lying ass. Anyway,
and then you now have like 25 games from Game Pass. So you don't get, the thing is, like I noticed how they did the tier is you truly have Xbox Live. Like you don't have what was traditionally Game Pass. Like you don't get the day one games, you don't get the 100 games in the library. You literally have what you had before, which was gold, Xbox Live Gold, yes, but it wasn't You know what I mean? That's what it was. Online, and then now instead of getting games with gold, you get your 25 games of Game Pass. That's really all it is. Now the pricing structure is a little bit weird, but it's still it's still $60 a year, right? That price didn't change.
Yes.
It's just,
I don't know. Maybe because if I at the most basic of a level, I just automatically assume if you have Game Pass, you have online multiplayer. But apparently with the core version, you don't. You don't have multiplayer.
But the core version you do, because it's live. You do have multiplayer with the core.
Are you sure?
I'm guaranteed.
No, excuse me. Console multiplayer.
Okay, now with console, that's the thing. Console and core are different. That's the difference. That's the thing. Console and core are different. Now, core is $60 a year. Console is like double that, but you get, you get
the more games.
You get the more games. You get the day one. You get all of that. So they are different. It took me a while. I had to read this chart I had to really look at it and understand the split. I think the confusing part of it is when you look at core and it's $9.99 as opposed to looking at core and it's $60 a year. When I look at core and I realize it's $6 a year and not the $9.99, then I'm like, okay, console has its value, and so does PC, and so does Ultimate. They all have their different levels of value. But it's like, man, rolling people into core makes sense because you get online, you just don't get the games with gold, and the only thing they subbing out games with gold with is the 25 games. Okay, that makes sense. If I want to get the true Game Pass experience, then I want to pick either PC or console. So
pretty sure if you follow us on Twitter, GWG, we put out a nice infographic that explains all of this.
I saved it because I like a nice, pretty graph.
Yeah.
Shout out to whoever made that graph.
Yeah. I gave him credit.
It's like
it's interesting.
It sound like I think
it's a different name. It's the same shit.
It's the same crap. It's the same shit. It's just
making them out of
they didn't change.
It's just where names are confusing, and it's like it would have been nicer if they said this is the same stuff. We just rename it. This apples and apples.
You can't really.
Yeah, I really wish it would do that.
You said what?
I don't think. I said, can you? Because I don't know. That's not a very splashy press release. We just changed
after
the name
the fact, right? Like they could have had the fireside chat with Diablo, just to make sure, because they have. I don't know. You got all these people you paying on your Twitter and social media folks. Why not make them after the fact say da 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 da, or on a YouTube channel, just to do a quick clip to explain this to folks, just to make sure that they understand what this is, because I feel like a lot of times with Xbox, they know because they know, but for the consumer, we don't know. We don't know. So sometimes you got to.
It even took me a few minutes to break it down and figure out. Okay, I understand what they're doing, right? But at first glance, it's. I was even a little bit confused. I'm like, this $9.99 is the only thing that throws me off. If they would have, to me, on this, you look at this chart, if they would have just not have that on there, it would have made it so much more easier to understand.
Yeah, on the chart that I sent, it's $9.99 or $60 a year.
Yeah.
Ultimate is $69 a month. Console is blah blah blah, because essentially it's all Game Pass, but core is live.
Core is live.
Make them out of a molehill and try to find another thing to argue with.
I have Ultimate, so I don't really know.
I know.
Right, that's how I am too.
I didn't care when it came out. I was like, I got Ultimate.
But it's not going to affect me, but
I was
like, exactly.
Right, and for everybody, y'all need to load up before next month.
The 14th September.
Is that when the new prices kick in?
Yeah.
And it just
that's
like $1 increase,
in the
right?
Really, I want to say I heard August 1st really is when you want to buy everything. I want to say that.
It's September 1st is when the games with gold come to an end. 14 is when the gold members will automatically roll into core.
Yeah.
September 14th. It's when the gold members will automatically be enrolled into core. I mean, you can always be on the safe side. You know, be on the safe side.
I want to say that's what I told myself. So
yeah, I want to stack up a couple. You know.
Yeah, be smart with it. Please do.
$60. When you think about it, though, $6 a year still ain't bad. $60 a year?
No,
that's not
bad.
That's
what we used to pay. That's what we used to pay.
That's right. But the y'all want to name out the 25 titles? So they got Among Us, Descenders, Dishonored 2, Doom Eternal, Fable Anniversary, Fallout 4, Fallout 76, Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, Grounded, Halo 5, Halo Wars 2, Hellblade, Sinuous Sacrifice, Human Fall Flat, Inside, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, Psychonauts 2, State of Decay 2, and Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel. That's the 25 games, and according to the article, they're going to be adding titles 2 to 3 times a year, which is kind of coincides with like every quarter or every other quarter kind of thing.
So are there going to be 25 max, or it's like it might go 25, might be 30, but it ain't never going to be the 100.
I don't know if they're ever going to swap, because this is when you look at this list, this is all like first party. So I could easily see them swapping out. I think they've got like maybe 2 or 3 third party. I could see them, you know, maybe swapping out some and adding some. I can see this list growing.
Yeah.
Right? I can see this list growing to maybe 50. And again, this is the very bare minimum. This is like live.
Yeah.
So this is bare minimum. I think most people over time will end up grabbing PC, which is a great value because you get EA Play or a console. So I could see people just deciding what's best for them on what type of games they play. If you know you play like your Maddens and all that stuff, then you definitely want to make sure you have EA Play. To me, they made sure that in this setup, the Ultimate was still the best value. That's by far the best value you can get is Ultimate. And I think that was purposely done because they're like, look, you can play anywhere on any device. You get EA Play, you get day one releases, you get everything with Ultimate. So you might as well just get Ultimate. Period. And get it per year.
Okay.
So you're gonna
think day. That's more bang for your buck, honestly. And people crying like, oh my god, it's so hard. I need it a change. I can't change the name. There was just too much of it. It don't matter if I get it stacked up or I pay every month. With my pockets, how allotted a certain amount of dollars for my membership from Xbox. So I already know that I'm not too worried. But at least there's a price range for everybody. I mean, just to keep that in mind.
I mean, this should cover everybody for real.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
You just like, I don't really care about that. I want to, what they say on Twitter, I want to support the developer.
Yeah.
Always.
Then you just cop the core and do what you've been traditionally been doing, buying the games as they come out. There's nothing to it. Yeah, it shouldn't change much. Like that's my thought process. It's like for them, I'm pretty sure it was more of a marketing beat kind of thing. Like we don't have to talk about live anymore. We could just really focus on Game Pass and what's coming for each tier. And to me, it makes it easier on it, from just a marketing and talking point, you know. But hey, it ain't much change when you look at it, like on its surface.
Yeah.
So.
All right, then. So first of all, we're gonna go back. Sir S Man with another $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Console tier should be $13.14 online. Perfect fit. How much is that? I don't know. I've had Ultimate for so long. I forget how much this must cost originally. But yeah. So moving on. This weekend is San Diego Comic Con, and we have had some news drop. First of all, we're gonna start off with the one that the majority of people are talking about, and that's the new Spider-Man trailer. I'm sure the ladies have checked that out, and there's been a little bit of discourse on the Beyonce's internet about it.
On Beyonce's internet.
Beyonce get internet.
I know, right?
When she get in there?
But like, What are y'all thoughts on this? Do y'all like this trailer? Are we
First, I
still,
need to know what happened on Beyonce's internet.
the
happened?
people who was
Like,
talking
when
about
did that
this?
start? Who started that?
I don't know. When you got a teenage daughter, you start to talk like them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All
Yes.
right.
All right, so what happened?
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm not fond of these graphics. I hate to tell y'all this. Everybody's talking about how Spider-Man is like the next best thing to like sliced cheese, but like this game is not as gorgeous as they think it needs to be. I'm sorry. I'm still gonna play it though. I'm still gonna play it. Might not be day one. Might not. Hey, it's a superhero game. Y'all know I'm gonna play it.
Okay, that's you.
I know. And then again, but like I'm not paying full price. Like it's gonna be on
Oh, you
sale.
gonna get it on sale? Okay.
I'm gonna be on sale.
All right.
Like it's not a day one buy.
I'm in the same boat. Okay, I saw this. So for me, I saw the trailer. I mean, it's definitely story narrative based type trailer. Didn't really show much gameplay. It was all all story content basically. I didn't want to say CG, but CG is all cinematics. That's the word I was looking for. It's all cinematics. Yeah. And it doesn't look like that big of a leap from the previous game, but at the same time, that's not really what I'm looking for when it comes to this game.
That part,
like, it's Spider-Man. It's not. I'm kind of glad that it's not really on this hardware. I don't expect for it to be making that big of a graphical jump. And I'm expecting really from this game to just be more of the same. That's typically what you get in most sequels. It's more of the same, different story, and that's really all you can ask for. And that's all I want, really, when it comes to this. So my expectations are not through the roof, and like I'm expecting it to be, on this completely on like Last of Us level graphics, and I'm just not. I do wish they would have showed a bit more gameplay, but I feel like this trailer was it was for Comic-Con, so they want to focus on the narrative. But that's just it.
All right.
I kind of agree with Delilah on this one. I already know what I'm getting into. It's just only thing I hope is different is the story loop. Like again, for the previous game, it was the main mission, 2 side quests, and then back to the main mission. Like I'm hoping that's a little bit different. But I'm not expecting for them to reinvent the wheel here. Like again, I know these characters, I know this story. Yes, it's gonna be their spin on it, but it's still, I'm just here for a good time, not a great time, a good time. Yeah. So those trailers, that trailer. Oh, I forgot. We got a new special edition PS5 controller and the panels for the system.
Panels.
Yes. Anybody picking that up?
Can you buy the panel separately, or do you have to get it with the console?
Yep,
you can buy them
separately.
Okay.
So I call that a W because
that's
even though I'm not buying it, like as someone who owns a PS5 already, I'm glad that I don't have to buy a whole new PS5 just to do something like that. That is cool. I'm probably not gonna pick that up just because I'm just not a huge Spider-Man fan. I've never been a huge Spider-Man fan. They continue to fuck up Miles.
Okay.
So
man, look. I wasn't gonna mention that, but
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like if I play it, it'll be like later, right? Like I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, I know a ton of dudes love Spider-Man. I understand, but I don't like this Peter. He don't look like the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He looks like the weirdo in the back alley that you want to avoid.
Oh my goodness.
Damn,
that's what he looks like to me, and he looked worse in the first game.
He looks. I ain't gonna lie. He looks 12 sometimes. Like
yeah, he looks weird. I don't know. And I think Miles looks so fucking good in the last game, and y'all just like
they changed his hair for
made him the generic black dude. So
they didn't have to change his hair. I feel like they didn't have to change his hair.
Yeah, you didn't.
You
didn't. You already
did
great
cut with the high taper. Like leave the taper
you already
alone.
You did great. You had made the example that people were like, "Look at this. This is an example of great black hair," and then you fucked it up. So
I think they wanted to go with an edgy style to show that he was older. But
They
like,
went with the what's that? What they call the special? They went with the
right.
The
edgy
Killmonger
black
special.
guy special. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what
Killmonger.
the
template
Killmonger
is what they
special.
went with.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
he just needed his ends dyed. That's all he needed.
right.
That's it.
Any color. Any color.
Yeah,
That's
any
it.
color. But it
Yeah.
but it'd been perfect. It'd been blonde tips.
Right.
Yeah.
It's something about them blonde
White
tips.
tips. White tips. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Come on.
I
Yeah.
do have something to say though. For people in the gaming space, everybody not gonna like what you like.
Yeah, you see this Delilah? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
saw
talking
that.
about. You can't
Yeah.
see the damn game.
Come on.
You know, everybody ain't gonna like what you like. So if I said y'all got it, I get bombarded with PlayStation,
You're right.
PlayStation only people talking about Starfield and Red Fox,
Yeah.
and I ain't said a lick of them games.
And I truly hate that. And it's
I really
and so
do.
I saw somebody that said that it seems like whenever Sony does something, it's almost like Xbox people feel like they have to go out of their way to say something nice. And you never see that from the other side.
Yeah.
Or we
at
feel
all,
like we
at all.
cannot say anything negative because then we are bombarded with a bunch of let me not.
Yeah.
A bunch of people attacking us, which is just crazy. Just because I prefer Xbox doesn't mean I wish PlayStation to disappear. Doesn't mean that I don't like anything PlayStation. I probably have more hours in Forspoken than the average PlayStation player. So
You're probably the only person who
fuck outta here.
Yeah, to
than
be
the
honest,
average.
Yeah,
And
you know, like, do you own Forspoken?
I
You know,
feel
like, right.
also, I don't like Spider-Man. My Spider-Man is Miles Morales, not Peter Parker, and this is not a next installment of his game. So I will not be playing Spider-Man just because
He's in the game. You can play as him. You can
I
switch
want.
him.
Look, I'm spoiled. I don't want a piece of him. I want all of him.
I get what she's saying. Like, I want Miles to have his own
game.
Yeah,
his own
not
shit, his own
I don't want him to
story.
be a side dish. I
Right.
want him to be the main course. You know what I'm saying?
This helper said a side dish.
I really wish they
know
would.
what I mean,
I want a game in that style of the movies,
Hell yeah.
like the animated style.
Hell yeah.
Like, come
Yeah,
on,
but,
y'all.
Man, they can't even get the hair
Opportunity
right.
is just.
They can't even get the
right
hair
there.
right. They can't even get the hair right. How they gonna do an animated thing?
Yeah.
I mean, but they could take the assets from the movie. You get what I'm saying? And like, man, look.
But see, they don't. That's what I'm just saying. I'm not the biggest. I'm not going to be going Google Gaga over Peter Parker. I'm letting you know right now.
You need someone who actually fucking cares about Miles.
Yeah.
To be at the forefront of a Miles story.
Yeah.
Not someone who just wants a check at the end of the day. And that's the problem with most of this shit.
Ooh, it's enough for me, dog. It's enough for me on the Spider-Man.
It's a later for me, dog. Like
I catch it on sale, cuz.
It's like Black Friday, December, January. After like somewhere along when I'm on my second or third playthrough after Starfield.
I love Lady Foxfire. She's like, tell him. Tell him. I'm for real. I mean, we all know what it is, right? Like, I don't know. You only gonna get that from us because we the only ones who gonna feel that. You know, everybody's not gonna feel the same way.
No.
But when we see Miles Morales, we see our sons, we see our brothers, we see our people. So we want somebody to do him fucking justice. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do, Craig. I do. Let me get some water right now. Shit, cool it off.
Yeah. So also,
what else did they talk show? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, they dropped some new trailers for Mortal Kombat. 3 new trailers actually. And a TV show. It's a TV show. It's a movie about Johnny Cage, but it's animated. So make sure to check those out because I dropped them all.
Characters from Mortal Kombat?
Yes. One of them is a gameplay of Li Mei, Tanya, and Baraka. Other one is the special characters from the for the season pass. I think it's a season pass. Homelander, Army Man, and Peacemaker. And then one is I can't even remember what the other one was. Yes.
There's Quanchi in there.
Yes. So it's still, I don't know. It's interesting that Homelander is now in a Mortal Kombat game.
Did you say Quan Chi?
Yeah, Quanchi.
Quan Chi. Yeah.
So Mortal Kombat, they dropped
Why
all
is it
theirs.
funny that Homelander's
It just
It is.
and like it
is.
never would have crossed my
Homelander
mind that he
is.
would be in a Mortal Kombat game. Now that we're gonna get that one, day one. But yeah, it's just never would have thought about it. And then another trailer that dropped that, oh my god, we've been waiting on this since like what 2-3 years now. Invincible season 2.
Hallelujah.
Yes, let's go.
Girl, I can't wait. I'm hyped.
Like
I really hope it's good, y'all. I'm nervous.
It's gonna be. I have no doubt. I have no
Oh,
doubt
man,
it's gonna be good.
Oh no! You know how it is when the first one is so good. It's like the sequel has to live up to that. Like,
And like,
Man,
nah.
they got the Amazon money. They better do something. Shit.
And then we also got the new trailer for the Marvels, which was
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
so the Marvels. So
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
I think we probably some more stuff has been announced since we've been online, and it probably for the rest of the day. So y'all make sure to check that out. That way, we can see what is popping for the next foreseeable future. It's not as star heavy as it's been in the past, but hey, we got to make do with what we can. Oh my god!
God. I gotta do this. I gotta do this.
Oh, you got us.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Pragmatic Eagle with the $50 super chat.
Thank you, Craig.
Thank you. This is why I
Yes.
love this channel. Y'all ladies keep it real and always present facts from a perspective on intelligent common sense and humor.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you. So
Thank
much.
you.
All right, so now as always, we're gonna get ready for our tidbits, and if you have any questions, go ahead and put your comments, question, bold letters, and your question afterwards. Anybody has any tidbits? Anything?
Barbie.
Anything?
Barbie.
Oh yeah,
Barbie.
you said
Oh, you did go see. I haven't.
So check it out, chat. We've been doing this for years, right? And they always watching the movies first. Proceedings, taking
that is
trips,
true. That is true.
and I be late, or I wait till it goes on Disney or whatever streaming service they got. But this week is the first week I watched the movie first before any of them. Please watch Barbie. If you got daughters, please watch Barbie. If you got kids, please watch Barbie. I was by myself. I was in the back. I enjoyed it. I got in my feels a little bit. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but just watch Barbie.
Goodness. I gotta try to go visit.
Oppenheimer. I ain't
God.
gonna lie. I probably fall asleep watching that shit, but it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna watch it at home. I'm gonna wait till it gets on the stream. I'm thinking on Oppenheimer. I knew it. I know what kind of movie it is, so I know that it's going to be long and really detailed and dramatic. And I do not want to waste that money in the movie theater and fall asleep watching that. So, yeah.
all right. Any other tidbits?
Tidbits.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Nah, I don't think I got any this week. Normally I got something.
You ain't got none this week?
I ain't got nothing this week. Check out the store. I dropped a new shirt, a new console war shirt in the store. So check it out. Y'all get a chance.
A different one? Or...
I put it in there, but it's been in there for about a week, but I had never advertised it.
Was it the gray one?
That's it.
Oh,
I bought that last night. I bought it last night.
What? Oh, good, awesome. I ain't even picked it up yet. I haven't even.
I bought it. I was like, this is nice. This go good with the pandas.
You see
what
how I did it, right? With the yeah. I don't want to spoil it too much. So when y'all get a chance, check out the store. I put it
So
in
if
there,
y'all get any of our new merch,
it or nothing.
if you get
send us the
merch,
post.
you're required to take a picture and tag.
Yeah, you gotta take a picture.
Facts.
I want to look books on the website with all the people that bought the
shirt.
shirt.
Yeah, we want to do it.
Yeah, a nice little lookbook for GWGs. Yeah.
I'm gonna highlight that one. There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah, buddy.
Lady Foxfire. Question. My girlfriend wants to know how the PC build is going, lady.
It's good. I'm waiting on my flash drive so I can be able to download what I need to download and get what's that Windows 11, and I think we'll be back onto it next week.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah,
I want Windows 10 first.
I need. Yeah, I gotta get that.
Yeah, you got
Question.
Yeah.
Oh. I remember I had to do that with the little thumb drive and make sure I had put it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I gotta. I'm waiting on that
download
right
Windows
now.
10 first, because sometimes Windows 11 can be.
So when I buy Windows 10, I gotta put it in the flash drive, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
look on Roby's channel, because he has a thing for like, you can get Windows 10 for like $25.
No, she's on my family plan. She can go. She can get it.
Oh,
She
okay.
can get it for
Ma'am.
family discount.
Ma'am, let's talk about that after the stream.
Yeah. I wish you had notified the others of the family plan, but
Oh, y'all on there too. Y'all on there too. Y'all on there too.
I know. I will discuss
I'm just
that.
saying, when we built our PCs, nobody said shit.
Oh, this was. Hold on, wait.
I'm just saying, we
That
all
is not
needed.
true.
We all needed the OS. Nobody said,
when
"Hey,
was this?
don't forget you can get the OS."
Hold
here
on.
for
When
cheap."
did you? Wait a minute now.
Okay, yeah.
When was this?
I like how Delilah look like her eye twitching.
This was about a year and a half ago.
I see my PC is 2 years old now.
I've been on there. It's, okay, we'll talk about it later.
I see
Y'all all been on there.
See what you did?
I didn't know you could get the whole OS from there.
You can
I
get
was
the. You can
unaware.
get.
I was unaware.
I'll show you.
But as far as tidbits, next week is the last episode of Secret Wars. If you haven't been watching Secret Wars, you can just watch them all together, right? What was I gonna say? It's a great show, and I'm fully expecting somebody to show up at the end of the show, because old ass Fury don't have no powers, so we're gonna need somebody to show up with powers.
Help old boy out.
Yeah, yeah. So it's interesting,
Somebody be struggling sometimes.
right? His wife is like so pretty. They found like the prettiest black woman.
I thought it was just me, but I was like,
Yeah.
why is she so pretty?
I know.
And her skin and her.
I know.
I'm like,
Yo, they found like
she's gorgeous.
they found top tier black woman to play
black,
his wife. for
like
sure.
don't crack. She did good. Like
Yeah.
drop that skin.
Oh,
from
wow.
girl.
I was like,
she's
yo, what
pretty.
shows this lady been on? Because like,
She's pretty. She's very pretty.
and it's crazy too, because she very much says that she chose that face on purpose. But I'm not gonna say anything else.
No, don't say nothing else.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say nothing
else.
else. It'll make sense when you watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Sir X-Man has a question. How many of you ladies miss linear games, or do you prefer
Man,
open
look,
world?
I've been saying this every week. I feel like with the single player
Yeah, the
linear-based
open world
games.
gets to be a
Dude,
lot.
They're too big now.
Pragmatic Eagle said something earlier in the chat. He was saying that like when a game doesn't respect his time. That's how I feel about these open world games.
Yeah.
They don't respect my time.
Well, because it's like so much filler. Like I don't want you to be telling me to run 2 miles that way, to 2-second conversation to run all the way back to where the fuck I just was.
Fetch questions.
Right. Like I don't want to do that.
You know, and then like I think about Psychonauts 2, like that game, storytelling, it was so good, and so I want more of that.
I just didn't like those characters, honestly.
I got you.
I don't know what it was. Like I just didn't like them.
I guess for me too, I had like some nostalgia associated because I did play the first one.
Right.
So I absolutely already loved Raz, and I've already, I knew the bad guy from just the first game, and like playing his brain was just so brought back so many memories. It's like, oh, this is Dennis, that's right, and it was
nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
It is,
honey.
It's like when you go to the movies and you go to see the sequel of a movie. It's like you know from the previous Star Wars that did have this happen, that happened, da 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 da. Like you're able to take that with you, and that's how I felt with Psychonauts 2. Like they did such a bang up job with that game. I want another one so bad, but I know Tim Schafer already said that they not doing another Psychonauts for a while. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just deal with that because I absolutely love the second one. And if you haven't played it, play it. Period.
All right. Any more questions?
I don't think we have any. Whoa. Oh, no. We do not. We have no questions today.
We don't read three.
Yeah. I said a few. I meant to say a few.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then.
I'm trying to think of it. I was thinking that it was just something on the tip of my tongue, but I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right, then we'll get ready to do our outros, and we're gonna start again from the bottom up, Boogie. Boogie.
Looking like
what?
Outro. Yes, ma'am.
I think she heard you. She was just not.
She know she heard me.
Yeah. Outros. Be kind to one another. Try not to be a keyboard warrior if you can. At some point, they're gonna stop this shit, and people gonna be able to find you and whoop your ass. So
I can't wait. I hope I'm there too, because I'm gonna record that shit.
Stupid.
Yeah, baby.
Go to the movies, cool off, enjoy summer, all that good jazz. Play games. We love y'all. Spread the word. See you next week.
All right, lady.
All right, y'all. Boom Boom Room tonight. Playing Diablo. If Diablo is acting like what CHAREECE said, we're gonna go to Hogwarts Legacy or to Call of Duty.
Oh my god.
So just check me out at my YouTube. Make sure you check out the merch. Check out the Patreon. We love and appreciate y'all. Pack West coming soon. Can't wait to see my besties. Y'all have a great weekend. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. And thank you for everybody that came by and support us today and every week.
Miss Delilah.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody who showed up today. We appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all know. Y'all know how, as you can kind of tell, we're trying to switch it up a little bit as far as our channel, trying to update the store. We definitely want to try to get every engagement up and, do more things on Patreon. So a lot of that stuff's coming. But just thank you for rocking with us this far and for supporting us this far. You all know you can follow me on Twitter, Delilah_HD, on Threads, Delilah_HD. And my DM's open. If you got any questions, got any suggestions, always let us know. We always looking for improvement, how to get better, so on and so forth. So thank y'all, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.
All right, everybody, it's your girl CHAREECE here, and we are down here in the South, and it is like in the middle of a heat wave, so y'all please stay hydrated. Even though we're having a storm right now, but like it is still like 90-something degrees. Please stay inside if you can, somewhere with some AC. Make sure drink plenty of fluids, because again, don't end up like me in the hospital. Yes. Again, thank y'all for coming. As always, thank the ladies for their interesting conversation. And we'll see y'all next week.
Peace.